Asking me what I am rather than who I am is already making a slightly dehumanizing statement in my mind. What races are you mixed with? Or what ethnicity are your parents? Are questions I usually prefer. People who ask me, what are you, are often placed on one of the thousands of my mental list. Unfortunately, this list seems to be growing. When I was a little kid, and much cuter, I smiled these big, wide, killer smiles. People just thought I was really happy, but honestly, I just wanted my eyes to be more slanted. Then maybe people would stop confusing me for Mexican, never Salvadorian or Puerto Rican, and they'd finally see me as Filipina. November 5th. Tanya told me that Filipino shouldn't be spelled with an F or a P, since that's uniquely Western and not Filipino. So now I write Filipino instead of Filipino, my own little rebellion against the man. But I can't shrug off the feeling that people think I'm spelling it wrong because I'm only half of the race and therefore inadequate. My parents always tell me the story when we get nostalgic and start talking about me as a crazy little kid. Your father always left you out in the sun as a baby, right by the pool. You were about 2 or 3 years old. Your mother would have a heart attack and tell me to bring you back inside. He'd leave you out there for hours. She thought you'd get skin cancer or something. I told her blacks don't get skin cancer as much as everyone else. Then my mom would say, "Yeah, but she's not completely black." July 7th. It's become part of my personality to talk about racism and sexism whenever I can. When I was telling John about some things, he interrupted and said,
"It's so cool that you're black and Filipino."
"I guess this justifies my existence or something. Why else would someone compliment you on your race?" She says this with a complimentary smile. I stare back with calculated indifference. To be cool is to make socially acceptable choices. I only have a choice in how I present myself to the world. I nodded, and she smiled again. What was she expecting? A thank you? I should have said, "John said I got my athletics from my blackness and my intellect from my Asianness." What do you say to that? What does anyone say to that? Thanks, but no thanks. Maybe he didn't mean for it to come out like that, the way it came out to me. But it did, and I guess that's all that matters. December 19th. I hung out with Allie at the park yesterday. We were just talking, which was nice since we barely have a chance to hang out at school. She told me, "John was worried that you heard him say the N-word in English class." I didn't hear him say the N-word. She looked relieved and said, "Good. Because he was really worried about it. I mean, he didn't want to be offensive or anything." February 15th. Vanessa embraces me with this phrase and a friendly hug. She's black Filipino too. I don't know whether I should smile or cringe. I don't like the N-word, never have. I guess it's because I've so memorized the anger behind my father's eyes when he uses the N-word to talk about the past. Go figure. April 2nd. Who am I? Why am I here? It's philosophical BS like that which is keeping me at a B+ in philosophy. If my racial existence depends on the way others see me, then who am I? I don't know. Everyone sees people differently. Yes, Sart, I'm completely at odds with the other because they never see me the way I want to be seen. Thankfully, my racial identity doesn't depend on the way others see me at all. So justify your own goddamn existence. An existential, scientific Freudian view on my genetic makeup and racial identity is not something I worry about every waking moment. And neither should you.